Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Mr. Life Simple Man. And today the topic that I'm going to show you on my channel is how to change the ignition coil and also the spark plug and also the spark plug wire system. I would like to change and improve my whole ignition system from my Mercedes, because when I found out that my idling is not so stable, but it's not that bad, but when I see the RPM pin is start to shake a little bit, I start to feel that I have to check something and on my engine, and most important is about the ignition system. And if you in search you have nothing wrong with the ignition system, you may have to check about the fuel system and also the air system. But I am a bit lucky enough that the cheapest thing to in search what's wrong with your engine is just to take out your ignition part by part. And I found out that this is my ignition coil. I'll zoom you very closer. You'll see this is the crack all along, like more than half of my coil. Both sides, actually not both sides, two of them are cracking the same. So this little thing, when you have a little bit moisture in the temperature, your ignition will find out that it's not so complete. So this is my first one and this is my second one. You can see in the same area of the second, this is a crack. The crack is big enough that I can see the metal inside, and I'm sure that for this high voltage part, it will affect to your car RPM. And 3 days ago I have ordered my new part, but I just have time today to fix. I have ordered the new Bosch ignition coil. As you can see, I will compare side by side here. The crack and the complete new one, as you can see. So be sure on your Mercs which part number you need. I compared the part number here, and I also make a review on the other clip. You can check it out from my video list. It's the same. And as far as I know, this M111 engine, C180, there are two types of ignition coil. If you have a very early series of the Mercedes, the coil is look like a little bit pyramid shape with metal, and the later model is look like this. So be sure which part that you need for your car. And for me, I'm going to change the whole system. The plug also here I also bought, and I also will change also the spark plugs. And this video I'm going to show you in real time, but I'm not going to explain during I change. I will make a voice clip after attach. And I also order the new one of this spark plug wire to change here. So now this is going to be a bit rush project for me, because I really have very less time recently and the car need to drive. So don't waste the time, check it out. Yes. Alright everyone, and now it's time to install. I would like to make this clip like very short and very effective. Before the beginning of everything, when you get the new part, even you be sure that it's a OEM or even the original, you have to compare it by your eyes that it is the same, it is equal, because sometimes anything could happen with the replacement part here. So here is the plug of the ignition coil. I have to compare every time, and you may have to distinguish that if you bought a Bosch plug, it will be 2mm, a little bit longer than Beru, but it is fit to in my case. And next you just install it back and read the procedure the same as you disassembly it out, very easy. And here for the external torque bolt to lock the ignition coil, I just apply some little drop of the temporary thread lock blue color, because in this part of the engine you will see that it's like shake all the time in thousand kilometers. So to be sure that this everything is nice and tight, I recommend you to use the thread lock glue, the same as I use here. And to tighten it, I didn't use any torque wrench. I just used hand tight. It will not more than how can I say, maybe 15 newton meters, something like that, as it's not so big bolt here. Just very simple by hand tight. And that's it. I think you may get some information more or less, and I hope this clip will be useful for you. Thank you.